You are a hated, gatekeeping, jealousy. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. It's a girl, LaDonnaa, LaDonnaa, and I am back with another video. How y'all doing? Y'all, I'm here to talk the things. I'm here to talk the things, okay? And if you want to hear the things, make sure that you watch this video all the way through. Make sure that you comment, you subscribe, you like, you share, because I'm going to be dropping the things for the next few uploads. So if you want to hear what I got to talk about, stay locked. Look at my heart. Still locked, y'all. I'm here to talk to you. Yeah, you, the one who cannot keep or make friends. You're the one I'm talking to. You're the one who this video is dedicated to. Because I'm here to tell you why you don't have no friends. And even when you do make the friends, why you lose them. So, let me put you on blast. And I'm not sugarcoating this for you. Somebody gotta tell you. Somebody gotta be real with you. And I'm the one. I'm the one to be real with you. Let me be real with you. Because these other folks out here, they're not gonna do it for you. So, let me tell you, the number one reason why you don't have any friends is because you're a hater. Self-explanatory, point blank, period. You are a hater. And that's why you have no friends. And that's why even when you do make friends, you can't keep the friends. You're also a super jealous person. You're jealous. You're jealous of your friends. If your friends are wearing something and they look really bomb in it, you're not going to tell them that they look good. You're going to actually tell them that you don't like how it looks. It don't fit them. It don't fit their body. It don't fit their shape. It's not for them. Even though in your heart of heart that you know they look good. If your friend is in a relationship and they're happy, you're the type of friend that's going to do everything in your power to ruin that relationship because you're jealous. You want to be your friend. But you can't be your friend. So because you can't be your friend, you use your jealousy to tear your friend down. And people see through that bullshit. People see through that bullshit. And that's why you don't have any friends. Like, if your friend is doing something good in life, instead of you, like, being happy for your friend, you have this jealousy feeling in your heart because that's just who you are. You're a hater. You're a hater. You're jealous. And if you want to make friends and keep friends, you cannot be that type of person. Like, you gotta be able to tell your friend that they look good when they look good, or that you're proud of them when they do something good. Like, you cannot be moping around when your friend is accomplishing things in life and you're not. Next reason why you don't got no friends, shorty, you don't clap for your friends. And I'm not talking about physically putting palms and palms together and clapping. That's not what I'm talking about. You don't give your friends their flowers. Say, for example, your friend, like, graduated university. Or, like, they got this super big brand deal. Or they got a promotion at work. Or something that you know that they've been working towards and they finally accomplish it. As their friend, you're supposed to be the one that is like, girl, I'm so proud of you. Like, you did that. Like, let's go have dinner. Like, cheers to you, you know, etc., etc. It's instead, you are like, inside of you is like being eaten out because you don't have the compassion. You don't have the care. You don't have the love to give your friends the flowers. But I guarantee you, if they do anything that is like a tiny bit beneficial to you, watch how you're under their asses. Watch how you're gonna be like, girl, let's do it. Like, I'm proud of you, because it's beneficial to you. Y'all only want friends. Y'all only give people their flowers when it's beneficial to you. As a friend, you're supposed to still give your friends the flowers even if you're not benefiting from it, because your friendship is not about how much you benefit. Your friendship about wanting this person to do good, wanting this person to accomplish things, wanting this person to reach their dreams, while you clap for them. Even if the light is not shining on you in that moment, you can still be in the background and be their biggest supporter, because as friends, that's what you're supposed to do. That is what you're supposed to do. But because you can't do that, because you think the world revolves around you, because you think that their time to shine should be overshadowed by you, you can't keep friends. You don't have friends. Because you simply do not know how to say, hey girl, I'm proud of you. You did that. Like, you did that. You can't, that is not in you. You don't have that compassion and that love and that care for people. So it's really hard for you to maintain those relationships. But at the same time, you want people to congratulate you and give you your flowers, because you're a one-sided bitch. And that's why you don't got no friends. That's why you can't keep them even when you make them. Say I say so, because that's facts. The next reason why you don't got no friends and you can't keep your friends is because you gatekeep. Shorty, why are you gatekeeping? Why are you gatekeeping? If you want what's best for your friend and you have the blueprint and you know how they can get there and you know what they should and shouldn't do to accomplish their dreams, because maybe you've done it, you have experience, you have the knowledge, whatever the reason is, and you still hold that back from your friends, you are a hated gatekeeping jealousy. Period. What is so wrong with sharing your knowledge with your friends? I am not saying that you should baby your friends and let your friends piggyback off of you without trying. But if it's something that you know with certainty that by you giving them this advice or telling them how you got there, you know, like you're just giving them a little piece of it. Like, hey girl, like, okay, if you want this promotion, you got to put this on your resume. You got to work harder. You got to show up on time. Da, da, da. But you can give them that advice. I mean, they still have to implement it. They still have to do the work. But ain't nothing wrong with you giving them a little advice. I don't understand why people gatekeep. Like, listen to me. This is why, as much as I don't have a lot of friends in my life, that's a choice. I choose not to have a lot of people in my circle. But I have a lot of people that love me. And you know why? Because if one of my friends asks me for advice on the most simple thing, and I can give that advice, I'm giving you the game. I'm putting you on the game. I'm telling you. Because I, as your friend, want the best for you. But that's why you, sis, dude, whoever you are, that's why you can't keep your friends, because you gatekeep everything. You don't want for your friends to be on your level, and that's a problem. Let me get into my other point. You always want to one-up your friends. That's why you gatekeep. You always want to one-up your friends. If your friend buys a Lamborghini today, tomorrow you're going out buy a Lamborghini, a BMW, a truck, a GMC, the whole shebang, because you want to one up your friend. If your friend is doing A, you're going to jump all the way to D, because you want to one up your friend. You can't just let your friend have their moment, and that's why you don't have no friends. That's why you don't have no friends. You don't always have to one up your friends. Oh my gosh, the world is big. The resources are out here are endless. If your friend can accomplish it, you can accomplish it too. But if your friend is shining in that moment, let them shine, baby. Your time and their time is not the same time. Let them shine. Y'all are always so quick to want to one up somebody. And when you want to one up your own friend, that speaks volumes about you, that you are a shitty ass person. Why are you trying to one up your friend? Yes, you should always strive to be better than who you are at this moment. But that don't mean that you have to walk all over your friend and step on their toe and step on their back to get to the top. You and your friend can rise to the top in the same lane side by side. You don't have to jump on their back to get to the top. That's why you don't have no friends. Because y'all feel like the only way to the top is having to stomp on people's back. And don't get me wrong, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. But as your friend, as somebody that you love and care for, come on now. there's another way to get there. Like I said, talk about things. Don't gatekeep. And then maybe you can get on their level, but you don't have to step on their back for you to get to where you want to get. That is not what friendship is about. You like to throw shade. That's your problem. You like to throw shade. You was a shady mother. You shady, girl. You Twitter fingery happyery. You Instagrammy happyery. You, instead of talking to your friend on the one-on-one, on the dolo, and the solo, you want to go on Twitter. Listen, I used to be that girl. My Twitter fingers were happy, like happy. I mean, I'm grown now, but I understand why one may be Twitter happy and one may find a need to throw shade. But in order for you to have a successful friendship and a friendship that is built on trust and on love and on caring for each other's feelings, throwing shade is not going to solve the issue. You need to be able to go up to your friend on a one and say, hey, yo, like what you just did, I don't like that. And if it's something that you don't want to like address in that moment, give it some time. Let the water simmer. Let the soup bubble and then simmer. That's fine. You can always approach that conversation when the both of you are calm or when the friend group is calm, whatever, that's fine. But going on Twitter and throwing your fingers and going on Instagram and talking shit about your friend with your next friend, especially if you guys are all in the same circle, that ain't it, baby. That ain't it. How are you expecting to have a successful friendship? How are you expecting to resolve issues in your friendship when instead of talking about it, you go on Twitter and throw shade? Like your friend is not gonna see it. That is literally why you're throwing shade, because you are a and you can't say it to your friend's face. So instead you go on Twitter and you throw fingers. Where is the adults these days? Why are you throwing fingers on Twitter and on Instagram? Shorty, tell me what I want. Like, say, yo, Lona, like you did this. I'm not happy with that. Like, how are we gonna move forward from here? Like, let's talk as adults. Because I am not 16 years old anymore. I refuse to read in between any lines. I refuse to acknowledge any shade being thrown, because if you cannot at me, you ain't talking to me. Period. And that's why you don't have no friends, because you don't at your friend that you have the problem with. You don't call your friend that you don't text your friend. You don't even email your friend. Instead, you go on Twitter and throw fingers and expect for the problem to get solved like that. That's childish behavior. You won't ever be able to make and maintain friendships when you approach situations like that. It's just not gonna happen. And I know some of y'all gonna be in your feelings, but let me tell you, baby, you think you're better than people. You ain't better than nobody. You might have accomplished more. You might have done more, but you ain't better than nobody. You know why? If they cut me and they cut you, we both gonna bleed blood, and our blood gonna be red or some hue of red. You ain't better than me, baby. One day you gonna die, one day I gonna die. We both gonna die. You ain't better than me. And that's why you don't got no friends, because you think you're better than people. You think you're better than everybody. You think because you drive a Lexus, or you live in a mansion, or you have millions of dollars in your bank account, or you're happily married with your 15 kids living on a fucking farm. You think that you on a farm, you think you're better than me with your cows and your goats? You think you're better than me. You think because you graduated with a master's and a PhD, or because you're like the head of freaking security for Rihanna, or because you can cook a 10-course meal, or because you think you're better than me. That's your problem. Y'all always think y'all are better than your friends, and that's why your friendships don't work. You may have different things, like you may be a little bit more financially stable than your friends, or you may live in a better environment than your friend, but I don't mean that you're better than them. And if you feel like you're better than them, it's because you're a jealousy, hating, gatekeeping, shade throwing bitch. That's why you feel like you're better than your friends. And that's why you don't got no friends. And lastly, let me close on my laptop. You don't got no friends because you try to make friends based on an aesthetic. You want friends that look a certain way, that has certain amount of money, that talks a certain way, that acts a certain way. You want the pretty friends. You want the baller, the shot caller friends. You want the BBL friends. You want friends to fit into certain aesthetic, and then you wonder why they look pretty on the surface, but internally they're fugly. You wonder why you can't maintain these friendships because you are surface level. You're not deep. You're not a deep individual. You're a very surfacey, basicy type of person. And that's why you can't keep and maintain friends. Because you want to make these friends based on an aesthetic, based on how they look, what kind of money, how much money they have, what they drive, things like that. And then you think that this relationship is gonna have some type of substance? You think being pretty in the face and ugly in the spirit gonna make this friendship last? Y'all got your priorities messed up. And this is why some of you guys have a hard time making and maintaining friendship, because your priorities are just everywhere. And I can talk about these things because I have people in my circle. I love my friends, and I don't even talk to my friends every day. I don't hang out with my friends every day. It is by choice. Let me just make that clear, because all my friends can comment under this video and tell you that they love me. And I love them too, because I am not a hating, jealous, shade throwing, gatekeeping, bitter person. I don't think I'm better than any of my friends. And this is why the friendship that I do have lasts for a lifetime. Because even when we don't see eye to eye, we don't go on the internet throwing shade at each other. Back in the day, sure, but not now. We don't do that. I don't try to one up my friends. My friends don't try to one up me. When my friends come to me for advice, I give them whatever advice I can give them, and vice versa. And this is why my low circle, even if they're not my closest friends, once you have my number and you know you can call me and we can talk, you my friend. And I love y'all because y'all don't ever make me feel any type of way. But if you're watching this video and any one of these things that I previously said, you identify with them, please reevaluate yourself. Please take a look at yourself in the mirror and reevaluate and reflect and try to be a better person. Friendships are important. Friendships are very important. But not any friendship. Healthy friendship. Friendship that is filled with love and compassion and trust and care. That is the type of friendships that one need. I have so many other reasons that I can share with you guys why you can't keep friends. For example, when you guys are in a relationship, you guys forget about your friend them. But that's a conversation for another day. If y'all want to hear part 2, let me know. And until my next video, I love you guys. Bye, friends. Bye.